All right, guys. So, today is a floor bar day, so I've been kind of putting up a lot of stuff for you guys to have, but I wanted to give my ballet classes something that wasn't just your choreography, although please, please, please start figuring out how to get through that, okay? Now, obviously Winston has to be a part of every home video I do because he is the king of the house. And then Emma is going to help me because it's a lot easier for me to have somebody to demonstrate on and correct than it is to just show you myself. So this is designed for my 3, 4, 5s. This is definitely something any ballet person can do. I recommend it for level 2 for strength and challenging, but it is pretty tough. Modify what you can and cannot do, and then just keep pushing forward. So as with any kind of ballet class, we are going to start with some grand pliés, okay? So the way we are going to do that, and Winston, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ask you to move. You can lay down right there. Look, there's Fluffy Boy. There we go. He's still in the camera. Okay. So a lot of you have kind of done this. Okay, you can't see because of Winston's surgery. I'm just going to slide him out of the way. He's going to get very offended. So you're going to drag up into 4 grand pliés. The important thing to know here is you are pointed. And as you pull the toes up, this might be a little challenging, Emma, because of the mat, so we may have to just like fold it under you a little bit. But she's going to go into a grand plie, she's going to pull the feet up, she's going to pull up on her pinky toes, and the heels are very lifted. So you're going to come up as high as you can in this grand plie with the heels being pulled up. More important than this is when you stretch away, when you slide the feet out, finding that place where you are in true first position and getting the knees to straighten without the feet paralleling over. That's the natural thing to want to do, is to take those feet and stretch them out and then they roll to parallel. Do not let yourself do that. Get yourself in a nice stretched position. And again, if the mat's kind of hard, Emma, you might want to do the grand pliés off the mat. It's totally up to you. You okay? Okay. All right, so we're going to start. We're going to do 4. I'll just start some music here. 7, 8, so you're going to lift 1, point the feet, 2, 3, 4, and down 1, 2, heels stay nice and lifted, 4, again, pull 1, and 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, stretching, feeling those inner thighs pull forward, and an 8, again, 1, and 2, belly is super flat, you're not arched, 4, and stretch, 5, 6, 7, and 8, again, 1, should be burning a little, 2, 3, 4, 5, so now since we're warm, we're going to do 2 half times, so 8 up, 1, slow, 2, 3, 4, hold, 6, squeezing from under the butt, and really slow push, 1, 2, breathing, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, slow like that, super slow, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh there goes Lily, 6, 7, and up, rest, good, 8, stop, stop, 2, 2, stop, fighting over who's going to be in the camera, okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to have Emma roll over on her stomach. This one's really good for those of you who have problems really straightening along the back of the knee. So we're really working the quadriceps. So go ahead, Emma, real quick, grab a foot and just stretch the back of the leg. So just kind of pull it in. And she was going to stretch, yeah. From her run the other day, she's still recovering. And then stretch the other leg out. Good, good. Okay, so what we are going to do is, she is going to lift her feet up flexed, just nice and easy. No, no, lift, bend, knees, feet up. There we go. Her forehead will be on the ground, okay? She's gonna lower her toes to the ground, 1, 2. She's gonna lift her knees off the ground, 3, 4. So if you notice, there's this beautiful gap here because she has a nice little hyperextension. Belly is flat, that's not lifted. I'm gonna count to 8. She's gonna point through her toes to where the tops of her feet are pressing really hard. But if you can still see, there's a little bitty gap right here. So that idea of pulling up under those knees, and then I'll say relax. She picks her feet back up, and then we start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we lift 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Point 1, 2. Then I count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. We'll do 3 sets of that, and then I will let you rest. And then we do 3 more sets. So what'll happen, rest, this is what I call at ease. So we go down, 1, 2. She's still gonna hold this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's gonna point, and then, looks like we just have cats everywhere. I swear we only have 3. She's gonna turn out. So if you can see, nice and turned out. She's really engaged and lift, Emma. So we're still trying to keep, I can fit my hands under here. And it's a lot harder when you're in turnout. All right, so rest. So here we go. So forehead is on your hands. Good. Feet are up. So your feet go down. Oh, 1 and 2, lift. 1 and 2, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push those heels back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Point the toes. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lifting. 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go down. 1 and 2. Lift. 1, 2. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point. 1, 2. Lifting those shins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. It's burning. 6, 7. Here we go. Oh, 1, 2, and push. 2. Come on, engage your quads, engage under the butt. Everything here should be tight. Now point 1, 2, and feet are pushing on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, so they're not lifted. 6, 7, 8, then relax. Woo! Grab those feet, grab your quads. You stretch it out. Good, we're gonna do it turned up. I'm gonna leave my laptop more in where I can get it. So we're gonna do 3 more sets, guys. 3 more sets, but now you're going to turn out. And the really important thing is, I don't know if you can see since maybe right here, is that from here to here, you're gonna rotate. Make sure your feet stay on the ground. A lot of times I get people that are like this. You want feet on the ground and shins off. You can see everything is engaged and it hurts like crazy. But that is what I'm here for. I am here to make you feel pain, right? That's my job. Okay. Hands on forehead. Or forehead on hands. Again, 5. Relax. 6, 7, and 8. Flex. 1, 2. So this stays parallel. 4, 5. I'm pulling those heels back. 7, 8. She's gonna point and turn out and hold. 1, 2. Keeping this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Parallel. Relax. 5, 6, 7. Here we go again. Down. 1, 2. Lift those knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point. 1, 2, and turn out. 2. Hold. 1. Keep this lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hips are on the floor and parallel and relax. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. One more. 1, 2. Engage everything you have, but the belly belly button stays on the ground. 6, heels, 8.1, turn out 1. Make sure the tops of the feet are pushing down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, parallel, and grab those feet. Woo. Good job. So that's really good for that idea of the lengthening that you have to have when you're doing that. Okay, Emma is good. Hi, Binky. Hi. Yes. For those of you that hear me talk about my cat Binks, the one I call a potato, this is my potato. He just stands there. He doesn't do anything. You're just a big potato. Okay, so now we're going to do our tendus. This is a tendu combination many of you have done and you hate. So flip it over. All right. So this is the one where we are going to be on our backs. I'm sorry, I poked it with my nail. You're going to be nice and turned out, heels touching, pinkies to the ground. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Emma to put her hands by her in a nice V. And then I'm going to ask her to lift so her butt is off the ground. She's going to move this hand just so you can see. Her butt is off the ground, but just barely. Just so I could slide my hand underneath. You can see my hand. Okay, so all she's doing is she's thinking of opening up her hips and tightening up that piriformis, so lower. So remember that piriformis is that turn out center that I talk about where it's low in the butt cheeks, that binder clip where you're gonna pinch down there, and because we're pinching low, it's opening wide from hip bone to hip bone. And so we wanna lift from there. So it's just enough. I mean, some of us have big butts, some of us have no butts, so your height will really just be based on what God gave you. But it doesn't matter as long as you're not overarching, show overarching. Yeah, you don't want to be in a dome, okay? And then you definitely want to be able to at least slide like a piece of paper under your butt if you have a little extra junk in the trunk. So on 7-8, you're gonna engage to lift. I don't like the word lift because it is engaging. And then what you're going to do is you're gonna take that right foot and you're gonna pick it up and whoop, and you're gonna stay balanced. And you're only coming about 4 inches off the ground and it lowers. And then you're gonna lift, rotate. Yeah, it's hard. I must have a really, right foot again, sorry. And then it lowers. And then she's gonna do right foot, she's gonna flex, she's gonna point, she's gonna lower. She's gonna rest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna do the left leg. Rest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna do the right and left back to back. Rest, right, left, back to back. Okay? So one more time, you're gonna lift the foot. She's gonna stay flat for right now. She's gonna lift 1 and 2, lower 3 and 4, lift 5 and 6, lower 7 and 8, lift 1, hold 2, flex 3, hold 4, point 5, hold 6, 7, 8, and then you get to rest for an 8, and then we do the left leg. Okay? All right, here we go. All right. So ready, engage. 6, 7, and 8. Lift 1 and 2. Lower 3 and 4. Stay flat and hips. Up and lower. That butt is engaged. And up, hold. Flex, hold. Point, hold. Lower. And rest. And 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3. Up. You go. Left leg. 1 and 2. Lower 3 and 4. Lifting 5 and 6. Come on, up the ground and a lower. And up, flex, point, lower, rest 3. Woo. And 5 and 6. Here we go, back to back. Lift, you go. Now we do both sides. We go up 1, 2, down 3 and 4. Lifting 5, 6, lower 7, 8. Lifting 1, 2, flexing 1, 2, pointing 1, 2, lower, switch to the left, lifting 1, and 2, lower 3, and it burns. And lift, she's shaking guys, she is shaking. And lift 1, 2, flex 1, 2, point 1, 2, lower, rest. If you need to, hug your knees in your chest for just a second, and 2, 3, 4, stretch it back out, turn it out. Here we go, lift those hips, and here we go. Right leg, 1 and 2. Lower 3, make sure you're turned out. Your left foot, you might be cramping in your arch because you're pointing so hard in that left foot. Up, flex, hold, ooh, lift that left hip more, and point, get it balanced, and down, other hip, and lift. Do make sure both hips are balanced. Down. Again, only about an inch, or 4 inches, and down. That's all you can do. And lift, and flex, and point, and down, and hug it in. Ooh, good, very nice. Oh, brothers, you're so sweet. Did they? I mean, do you watch for us or do you watch for the cats? I watch for the cats. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do tendus on our side. Again, many of you have done these, so I'm going to try to go through it pretty quick. So lay on your side. Okay, and then when Emma goes to the other side, I'll ask her to flip around the opposite direction. So right now she's going to have her left leg. So a couple of things, you can either lay your head on your arm, or you can balance yourself. You want to try to keep your obliques lifted. So that's a hard part. I'm just going to move her hand for a second. See, my fingers are there. So you're trying to kind of lift the obliques, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to lift your top leg, doesn't matter if it's your right or left, lift your top leg just where it's level. Then you're going to lift your bottom leg to it. That's your balance right there. And then we're going to do the same combination. You're going to point 1 and 2, only about 4 inches, close 3 and 4, point 5 and 6, close 7, watching that bottom leg doesn't drop, and then point 1 and 2, flex 1 and 2, point 1 and 2, close. And we're not going to rest between this. We're going to go front, we're going to go side, we're going to go back. We're going to take a rest, and then we're going to do it in reverse before we flip sides. Okay, so your rest will be in between. Big things to watch. Big things to watch out for. Make sure that you're staying turned out. So when you do this, when this leg is forward or side, it doesn't matter. You want to feel the inner thigh touch. You want to feel the knee touch. You want to feel the calf and then the heel. So you want these legs to work like scissors. Okay, you guys, stop. Go, 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 go. Okay, guys, think of a wood floor. You just slide cats. Okay? So you want to watch that it's all coming together. So you don't want it far apart and then just the heel touches. You want to feel your inner thigh touch. You want to feel your knee touch. You want to feel your calf touch. You want to feel your heels touch before you go out. And the foot is going to just point and close. Okay? Alrighty, here we go. So I'll give you a little bit faster music so it's not quite so brutal. But again, nice and long. Watch, you're also not rolling back. Okay, you're going to have a lot of weight in the hand that's here. It's Emma's left hand because she's on her right leg right now. So she's going to lift her left leg. She's going to make sure it's turned out. She's going to lift her bottom leg. All right, here we go. And front and close. Oh, that's too fast. We're going to go with the other side. Sorry. Try that again. Oh. 7, 2, 3, 8. And front and 2. Feel everything close. And front. Make sure your bottom leg isn't swinging forward. And front. And flex. And point. And close. Heel to heel. And lift side. Again, rotating lower heel touches. Side. You're turning out that leg. Thigh, knee, calf, heel. Side. Flex. Double check your bottom leg, everybody. Point. Woo! It's burning. And out to the back. Good. This is the hard one. Notice the leg, bottom leg wants to drop to the back, so keep it close. And scissor it close. And keep it close. Flex. And point. And close. And rest. Woo! Go ahead and just flip to the other side. We'll just go to the other side, so we're not going too long. So flip to the other side, prepare yourself, same thing. Here we go, 5, she's lifting the leg, lift the bottom leg, 7 and 8. Point forward, 1, 2, and thigh, knee, calf, heel. Front, thigh, knee, calf, heel. Front, and flex, and point, and close to the side. Double check that your bottom leg is turned out, everybody. Good, and double check that your top leg is turned out, and down, and up, and flex, and point. Good, making sure that your obliques are still lifted, and slide it straight back. This is one where it's really easy to make them go wide. Back, and in. Lift that bottom leg again, and back, and flex, and point, and slice it together, and rest. See, yeah, that one was over. Okay. Good. Hopefully that is not too bad. All right, so now she's gonna go on her back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her actually point her feet at the camera for just a second. So she's gonna roll herself around and show you her feet. Okay, so we're gonna do rond de jambes now. So this exercise is another really challenging one. You're gonna flex both feet and you keep them both flexed the entire time. And the idea is that you're really reaching that pinky to the ground. And then you're in that nice hyper flexion. So I'm gonna lift this leg up for a second, Emma. Oh yeah, I can see your foot. Okay, good. There is, so point your foot, just relax it. So some of you, when you guys flex, you're kind of here. What we wanna do, we wanna make sure we're flexing where the toes are more lined up with the ankle bone itself and not the heel, right? That's what I mean by this idea of hyperflexion. You're wanting to really push. So you're really going to be stretching through the standing leg heel because that's going to be your anchor. And so your arms can be just in a nice little V, yeah? And then what she's going to do, she's going to take her right leg and she's going to do little demi rond de jambes. Again, the point is not to be going big in the air. It's actually so much harder staying closer to gravity. Okay, and a lot of this work was done for dancers who were injured. When they found that they did this floor bar, their turnout got so much better. And it was because they were actually working against and with gravity and not using their body to help them cheat like we do sometimes. Okay, so you're going to do the right leg, okay, holding that heel out. Then you rond de jambe it to the side. Watch that you stay flexed. And then you flex and close, touching everything. And you go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. You're in no rush. Relax your feet for a second, because I'm still got to do this. And then you're going to do it in reverse. You're going to go front, side, close. Again, my biggest correction when I give this class at the studio is that they want to go front. And then by the time you get to the side, you're just flopping over. So it really is only about 4 inches. We are talking about, okay, I can't measure anything. It's probably a foot. But you know what I mean. Okay, front, side, flex. We're going to do 4, and then you do it in reverse. Point, up. Watch that when you come down, you are leading with that pinky toe as though you were doing tendus on the floor. So again, she's going to go to the side. She's going to lift it, right? Only about that 6 inches to a foot. And then as she flexes in her brain, she's thinking pinky to the ground, pinky to the ground, pinky to the ground. Even if that's not the reality of the turnout, okay? Good, and rest. And then, so you're going to do 4 on the right, and then you're going to do 4 en dedans, and then you do 4 en dehors, 4 en dedans, and then here's the sucky part. You have to do them both. So flex. She's really going to block those hands on the ground, and she's going to lift 2 feet, baby. Open 2 feet. And then flex and close. 2 feet. Whoo. Open. Flex and close. It's even harder when you go in reverse. That like really engaging those inner thighs. And then here too, coming down this way. Alrighty, ready? Okay, here we go. Oh. My new potato. Okay. And here we go. She goes up front, a side, slow close, 7 and 8. To the front, to the side, and 7, 8. Good. To the front. Is your opposite leg staying flexed? That's the one that starts to cramp on about me when I do this. My shins start to burn. Side, watch your opposite hip bone is flat. Reverse it to the side. Lift it up. Now rotate as you flex your way down. If you need to, you can put your hand on your hip to make sure that it's staying balanced. And side. Lift and flex while rotating. And side. Lift. Now this leg doesn't get a break, it gets to stay flexed. The other leg goes, left leg goes up, side, flex. Is your lower back arched or are you pushing it on the ground? Front, side, flex. Bottom foot still flexing, it's burning. Yes, I can see Emma is struggling, which is good. Flex. Woo, breathe. Front, side. You still have to reverse that. And side. 1. Lift. Make sure that pinky's coming down on your way down. And side. And up. Are you still flexed in your standing foot? And side. Up. And all the way. Are you on your first position? One more, right side. Up. Now you do both. You might want to block those arms. And she's going to lift them both. Engage. Open. Slow close. 7. 8, really finding those inner thighs working, and in. Yeah, watch that our bellies are puffing up, right? We're thinking of pushing down. Is your shoulders in your ears? Push those down, right? Yeah, double check. You want a long neck. You want to imagine doing this standing, and reverse it. Side, lift, flex and rotate. Woo. 2 more side, and lift. Yes, this is so good for Emma, who needs to work on that turnout, just like pretty much everybody. And flex, and one more time. Side, up, flex, and hug those knees in super tight. Woo. All right, good job. How are we doing, Ems? Good. Now we have to do it in reverse, meaning she's gonna have to lay on her stomach. Okay, so I'm going to have her one more time point her feet to the camera. Okay, and so when you're doing this, what makes this really hard is the flexion that you have to hold the whole time here, all right? So, yes, Emma's a super, super talented dancer, but she doesn't have brilliant turnout. Don't try to over push it. If you do, it makes this a lot easier, but notice if you're up here, well, then you're just up there in your little baby bunny ear feet, okay? And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna take your right foot, which would be this one. I'm gonna use Emma's left just because I'm on the right side. She's gonna go up, she's gonna go side, and she's going to watch that this isn't doing this as she's doing all this. I don't know if you felt your shin burning real bad on the standing leg. Whenever I do this exercise, I swear it's my standing leg that kills me way more than my working one. So it's the same thing. You're going to go up, you're going to go side, you're going to go in. Watch that the knee stays straight. A lot of us will point up and we'll soften the knee and it gets a bend rather than really initiating and getting that. Like your thigh has to get off the ground. It is only 4 inches or so off the floor, but that thigh has to come off the floor. If the thigh's not off the floor, you're not high enough. Then you do it in reverse, where you go to the side. You lift and engage. Watch that it crosses all the way back. And then it comes down. You're going to feel that thigh, calf, knee. Of course, the hard part is going to be when we go out and then lift 2 feet and down and again, because the thigh has to get off the ground. Okay? So, if you want to make it more advanced in that way, go ahead and face sideways, Emma. I'm going to make you do it the more advanced way. So when you do both legs, so your arms can either be in a little T, you know, and you can have on your forehead or turn side to side with each leg, meaning when you're using the right leg, you turn to the right. When you're using the left leg, you turn to the left. Now what I want you to do, Emma, is I want you to lift up in a little V. Just lift those arms up. Now flex your feet. Now flex your feet. Now lift them up. Point, open, and close. And then again, lift. Get those thighs off the ground. Yeah, and then you do it with a lift. If that is too hard, keep those hands on the ground. I don't know, by the time Emma gets there, she might be like, heck no. All right, here we go. Same music. Okay, nice and flat. Make your heels touch. Turn those feet out. All right. And she's going to go go right foot up, side, flex. And she's gonna lift up. Again, thigh off the ground, side, rotate. Watch the standing leg, everybody. The moment she goes to the side, her heel wants to lift, and you want to force it to stay down. Again, up, side, and flex. And reverse it. So now it's going to go side, lift. Make sure it gets all the way behind you in that kind of beautiful baby arabesque. And side, and up, and flex. And side, up, and flex. And again, side. All right, I believe it's both feet, or no, you gotta go to the side still.
Left.
Oh, left. Sorry. Make you one-legged. And in. Good. Again, standing leg should be your focus. Is your belly button like a suction cup pulling off of the floor, or are you just kind of relaxing your upper torso? You should have a lot of energy in those arms. And up, side, and in. Reverse it. You're gonna go side. Really draw it all the way towards your center. Flex. Feel your knees and calves touch before your heels do. All the way. Knees, calf, calf, calf. Don't forget calf, Emma. And up, and all the way. There we go. And 1, and 2. All right, stay here or lift the body. And now you're gonna go 2 feet up, open, and squeeze as you turn out. And up, open, turn out. Get your belly engaged. Keep these ribs tightly pulled together. Up, whether you're flat or lifted. 2, 3. And again, that puts a lot more challenge on that lower back and right behind the scapula there. Reverse it. You still have this one. Now this is hard. Really draw it up and down, heels touching. And side. Try to get those heels to touch. And then flex the feet as you come down. And side. Get those heels to touch. And flex. Woo. And side. Get those heels up. And flex. And then hug into a little child's pose. Good job. Nice work. Okay. So we're going to give those legs a little bitty break. Okay? So what I'm going to have Emma do is I'm going to take the mat here, and I'm going to face it towards you. You can still stay sideways or whatever way works. Probably doing this whole bar might just be easier to stick it in front of your face and just stay on the mat the way you need to. But I'm going to do this mainly so that it's under Emma's hips. I'm lucky I have this nice yoga mat that's a traveling one, so it flattens really nicely. So she might find that she wants to fold it, or you might want to put like a sweatshirt under your hip bones, because we're going to do some backups and then we're going to do some swan dives. Okay? So my backup series is, everything's hard, so whatever. So you're laying on your stomach. You're going to make a letter M. Then you're going to lift. So you're going to lift. So you're going to start here and you're going to go up. I guess this is an M. It makes me feel like an M. If my elbows were really high, I'd be an M. So you're going to go M, and then you're going to lift to a T. You're getting a little higher. And then you're going to lift to a W. And then you're going to lift to V. And then you reverse it. W, T, M, flat. M, T, W, V. And the idea is you're lifting your body a little bit more, and that V is punching in the air. Would you mind demonstrating, Winston?
He's mad because I took the hair tie.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to have Emma show just kind of real quick. So she's got her arms down. She's going to lift a little into that M. Then she's going to open into T. Then she's going to lift into a W. She's going to punch the air with a V. Whoo! And then she's going to reverse it 1 and 2 and 3. And she's going to relax. We're going to do 3. I'm going to let you relax. And then we're going to do 3 more. Okie dokie. For this one, I'm just going to count you through. I don't think music is necessary for kind of this section. If you feel like you really need some strength, you can put your feet underneath like your couch, or have somebody hold onto your feet. But the idea is to use your own body weight and just kind of struggle through it. But again, if you find this extra challenging, maybe call somebody over to put their hands on your feet, okay? All right, ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. M and T and W and V and W, and T, and M, rest, rest, again, M, and T, and W, and V, and W, and T, and M, and down again, and M, and T, and W, and V, and W, and T, and M, rest, 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 and rest. If you need to, push back into child's pose, stretch out that back. Yeah, I'm bad. I can keep us going forever. All right, ready? Another set of 3. Okay, Emma's ready. Hopefully you are too. After we do our next one, I'll let you grab a second for water while I turn on a little fan. It's getting hot. All right, so we're going M, and T, and W. Push it. V, and W, and T, and M. Lay to the floor, and M, and T. This is getting all the way around. Keep going, yeah. V, and W, and T, and M. Yes, using that shoulder blade every way. M, and T, and W, lift V, and W, and T, and M, and rest. Whew. Good, 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 good job. Yeah, that does such a good job of getting all the angles in the lats and the trapezius. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do in our arms, and then we still have a fondue series, and we're all done, okay guys, is swan dives. So most of my students love these darn swan dives. So we're gonna do halves and then full. Just make sure that whatever you're laying on is like where you need it on your hips. And so what Emma's gonna do is she's gonna try to keep her feet planted. You can let them open into a V. You might be able to see her feet kind of on the side of her a little bit. She's got her hands down. She's in her nice lifted kind of upward dog. She's engaged. She's not slouching. Her shoulders are nice and flat and pressed. And then what she's going to do is she's going to rock. She's going to go to high fifth. She's going to let her legs kind of punch up as high in the air as she can. And she's going to catch herself. And then she's going to whoop catch. Okay, so we're going to do about 5 of those where we go 1, 2, hold 3, 4, let go 1, 2, ready? 5, 6, here we go, and 1, 2, hold 3, 4, go 1, 2, hold 3, 4, go 1, 2, hold 3, 4, go 1, 2, one more, come on, and 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Watch it, my super bendy people, like don't walk this over, okay? This is about getting vertical and using your back, not using so much momentum that you go over. Okay, so now the full swan dive, we'll do 2 of these. And what you want to do is she's going to rock back and forth just as many times as she can. Okay, after 3 or 4, just stop. Some of you could do it 30 times, I'm sure. But for Emma, I think 3 probably works for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, up 7. So we'll do 3. If you can't do 3, don't do 3. Okay, ready? So 5, 6. Here you go, and a rock, and a roll, and a rock, and a roll, and a rock, and a roll, and a rock, and a catch. Woo. Good, rest that. Now this next time when she finishes, she's gonna try to lift and nail it without breaking her own nose on the floor because she fell. Okay, so what we wanna try to do this next time is actually like, don't run out of so much energy that you can't have that final nailing, all right? So we'll do 3, and on the 4th up, she's gonna open. 5, 6, here we go. And a 1, lift 2, and a 3, lift 4, and a 5, lift 6, and 7, last one, open, whoop, whoop. She missed it, dude. Okay. Well, we know we'll have something to work on. All right. Take a second, get a quick drink of water. You need to get some water, and then we're gonna do fondues. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick. It's not working on this one, so come on. All right. So I think we're back. You've had enough cat time. Yeah, I'll put it right here. Okay, so so the last exercise we are going to do is some fondues. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I need a little like instrumental music that's like dun, 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 cat TV. Watch Winston later. Okay, so our we're gonna do like a développé series that's really great for your développés. The front fondue series is on my other conditioning exercise that I put up that had some of the floor work that I do with your plank push-ups. If you have not seen that, go find it. Okay. Now, so the first set of fondues, what you're going to do is you'll be on the floor, you're going to fondue 1, 2, right leg will be on top. You're going to lift to attitude 3, 4. You're going to stretch them both out. You're going to lift yourself closer to your leg, and then you lower it. And we do it again. 1 and 2. Stretch, lengthen, lower. Okay, so that is exercise number 1, where you're going to do that on the right and left side. So we're going to do 3 on the right side. You take an 8-count break or whatever it is to catch up with our music. And then we're going to do 3 on the left side. How you feeling? Okay, Emma? Feeling tired? Yeah, never. Okay, down she goes, down you go.
I'm on the floor.
You're on the floor, you're on your back. Alright, so you're going to do that double fondue. You're going to come up 1 and 2. Attitude 3, lift the chest 4. Développé, stretching both, arms high fit. Open the arms, lift higher and lower. 5, 6, and fondue. 2, attitude. 2, développé, extend. 2, open and pull everything off the ground. 2 and down. 4, 2, 1 more. 1, 2, lift shoulders off the ground. Stretch everything to high fit, bottom leg 2, and open the arms and lift, 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 and lower, breathe, breathe, here we go, left side, and fondue the left leg, and double attitude here, high fit, that's both legs, stretch as hard as they can, lift, and lower down for 2, again, 1, and 2, attitude 1 and 2, lift 1, 2, lower, lift, thank you, 2, and lower 1, and 2, again, 1, lift, both extend as you stretch, lift and turn out that leg, and lower, relax, whew. Okay, good. All right, so now for our side, Emma's going to roll onto her side. And what she's going to end up doing is she's going to do initially for me 4 développés. So she is going to go to passe. Watch again if you're rolling backwards. Note that you want to make sure you have plenty of weight in this hand and that you really feel yourself being on your whole side body. She's going to go to passe. She's going to lift her knee as high as she can. She's going to développé, and then she's going to rotate as she lowers. She's going to do 4 of those, okay? Then she's going to go passe. She's going to lift, and then what she's going to do is she's going to end up doing 4 double fondues. So she's going to stretch, then she's going to flex, not a double fondue, a single, and then she's going to push that knee on higher and stretch, and she's going to do it again, flex, and push higher and stretch, flex. She'll do that 4 times and then come down. So we're going to do 4 développés. Then you're going to go up 1 time, and then you're going to do flex and stretch, and flex a little higher, stretch, and flex, Emma's all the way over here, stretch. And after the 4th one, we'll lower. Okay? And then we'll flip sides and go. I'll have Emma just rotate herself around. Okay, here we go. Same song. 7 and an 8. She's gonna go 1 and 2. Knee in attitude 3 and 4. Développé, 5, really stretch 6, push into the hand, lower 7, 2 more like that. So passe 1, rotate your bottom leg 2, knee to attitude, développé, and lower, 7, and 8. 2 more guys, 1, 2, try to get your knee to your ear, then développé from there, rotating from the butt, and lower. Check if you're rolling back. 1, because that's your turnout, not being initiated if we're rolling back. And développé, and lower. Now she's going to do one more here. 1, 2, knee in, 4, développé, 5, 6. Now she's going to flex. 7, 8, stretch. 1, 2, flex, really flex, flex. Stretch, 2, and flex, and stretch, and flex one more time, and lengthen, and lower, and good. Flip sides. I know flexion's the hard part, right? Flip it over. All right, I'm gonna restart the music here. Again, before you even begin, double check that you have plenty of weight in. For her, it's her right hand now because she's on her left side, so she's actually doing her right leg on this side, and that she's not rolling back. You should feel if you're rolling backwards. Okay, try to get on there. If you are rolling back too much, maybe don't go as high. Compromising height for general technique is never an option because it's just going to catch up to you later. Always catches up to you, okay? All right, so let's stack ourselves, and then here we go. Same song. Oh, we're done. 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8. And up. Again, engaging. 4, développé. 5, 6, and lower. Good. Watch the bottom leg is active, and again, watch it, we're not rolling back. So Emma's rolling it back a little bit because it's her weaker leg. So double check that. You're never going to be equal on both sides. Or rarely. 7, 8, and 1, 2. If you find you roll back too much, maybe do it against a wall where you feel your butt kind of hitting the back of that wall. And lower. Good. Watch it, we're not over gripping. We want to think of those hamstrings really coming forward. So that's about lengthening versus gripping. And one more time here, and this is where we do our flexion. 1, 2, lift, 3, 4, up, 5, 6. Now flex and feel the knee come into your armpit, and then stretch. Going too fast, flex. 1, 2, stretch. 1, 2, good. Flex. I'm forcing that flexion. And stretch. And one more time, flex. And stretch, and then lower. Woo! Good. Ow-ee, right? Okay, last thing we're gonna do is we gotta do our arabesques and attitude. So last fondue exercise. I'm actually gonna have Emma probably face you again for just right now, and then I'll have her go sideways. Okay, so right here, what she's gonna do is she's gonna contract her knee into her chest. Right knee into her chest. 1. Oh, go ahead and do the right, sorry. She's contracting in. Then she's going to go to a side attitude as she looks forward without releasing her lower belly. Then she's going to hook it into a back attitude. Okay? And then she just brings it under. It stays in attitude the whole time. So it comes in 1 and a 2, side 3 and a 4. Hook back. Find that nice hook, really look up, stretch through your arms. You can tell whose leg is better, not mine. Push up through those shoulders because it's so easy to sink down. So you really want to think of this being from the back of the skull, that occipital condyle, that beautiful hole in the back of the head, all the way to the tailbone, all the way to the knee and heel. So if you face sideways, Emma, yeah, go ahead and face this way. So watch if she's in that, if she contracts in, and then she lifts it to the side, and then she lifts to the back. I want her to stretch, so it looks like if you kind of like schlump, Yeah, you don't want to end up like that. It should feel like she is oppositionally shoulder and heel, and this is going to help us so much with our développé work. Okay, you ready?
How many?
4. It's a magic number. Oh, and then it does go in reverse. Okay, so we'll do 4. Well, let's do 3. I'll be nice. We'll do 3, and then we'll do it in reverse, so that you have a second to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Then go to back attitude. So what you'll do, you'll go right to back attitude. Then you'll lift it to the side, and then you'll bring it under you and contract. And then you send it back, and then you rotate it as you hit back attitude. And good white girl right there on that one. Getting a little, she's sweating. Mascara's bleeding. Okay, ready? Here we go. And then we'll flip sides. All right, nice tabletop. Everything is supported and lifted. And she contracts. 1, 2, attitude. 3, 4, back attitude. Really lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And come down. And contract. 1, 2, nice ball. And side. 4, and then this is where you feel the big stretch in the back. And lengthen and down. And one more time. 1 and 2. Don't want to get out of her way from the 4. Nice. Up and around. And stretch. Bring it under you. Child's pose for a quick. 2, 3, 4. Set yourself up. 5, 6. And now she's going to do the reverse. So right leg back, attitude right away. And lift in the hip to the side. And then contract. And relax. And up it goes. 1, 2. Yes, we can get those Russian attitudes. And bring it under. Nice contraction. And neutral spine. One more. Big. Looking forward. Pushing through your shoulders. And side. And under. And down. Little downward dog. Just quick stretch. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Go ahead and lower the knees. Emma's going to flip to the other side. I'm going to restart the music here because we don't have enough. Okay, make sure you're set up. So now it's your left leg or right leg, whatever you're using. 1, 2. Watch that your attitude is nice and parallel and flat, all right? Back. Good. Oh, you can definitely tell the better side. Release. And 1, and 2, and side 3, 4. Then up and back. Feel the length in the shoulders. No sitting. Really stretch the sternum. You shouldn't feel the back of your neck feeling crunchy either. The length comes from your sternum, not the back of the neck. So she's looking up, but long. And child's pose to reset. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. Last time. Here we go. Up. Nice high attitude. Side attitude. Crunch in. And neutral spine. And back attitude. And side. And bringing it in. And again, nice neutral spine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and in. And now downward dog to really just push through those shoulders. Nice and long, long hips. Make sure you're really pulling into those hamstrings. Good. And come down. All right, so I'm going to have you do just a very quick stretch out, okay? Super fast. We are done. Whew. Yeah. Whenever you finish your exercises, do make sure that if we don't give you one, you take a cool down. I personally know a lot of times I'll do a class or something, and I'm like, yeah, looks like I'm done. Yay. I'm going to go get a snack. So let's take just a minute. So I'm going to have Emma lay on her back. Okay, and then what she's going to do is she is going to take that right leg and cross it over the left and grab that inner thigh. So hands are just going to grab here. I know. Nice stretch out there. Good. You can keep your head down, just if you can. Okay, we want to stretch out those hips really, really, really good. And then she's going to straighten the leg up all the way if she can. Grab her calf. If not, she just gets tighter and tighter by the day. Grabbing that calf, releasing your head. I know. Okay, good. And release and switch to the other leg. Good, and grab that hamstring. Do not forget some of these hip exercises we've done. We want to really stretch it out. Good. Let me get out of the way so you can see. And then go ahead and straighten the leg up. Grab the calf if you can. If you feel nothing from this, then you bend this knee as you grab the calf. And that, yeah, she's crying a little. And that really, really, really burns. So sometimes I find that to be much, much better in that sense. Good. And go ahead and release, Emma. And then just gently bring yourself all the way up. You can put your legs forward. Okay. And just take that quick second to, reach forward over those feet. Good, as you know to do. Go ahead and flex your right foot, grab it with your left hand, give it a nice little lift, and twist that body so you're getting a nice little stretch without bending the knee. Tight knees. And then switch. Nice twist there. Good, and release. And take your feet and roll them out. Reverse your direction. Okay, good. Well, I hope you enjoyed class today. So feel free to do this all the time. It's a super good class for you. And I hope I see you sooner than later. Yay!